Let's go through some common questions that survivors ask themselves. What's going on in my head? I feel so ill. It feels like the world has ended. You are experiencing what M. Pitt identifies as psychic collapse. Your central ego has been split apart by sustained internal conflict, interject co-option, and affective rupture. It feels like death because, in a way, it is the death of your old self concept. The illness you feel is real. Your nervous system is overwhelmed. Your ego defenses are breaking down and your symbolic safety has been shattered. But you are not dying. You are in the process of trying to survive. Was it real? Yes, it was real to you. The love, the feelings, the moments, they were real because you lived them. But the narcissist was living inside a confabulated fantasy. They never left that world. You were a projection to them, not a person. That doesn't invalidate your experience. It explains the fracture between your reality and theirs. Empid calls this the mutual symbolic misrecognition. You were authentic, they were not. Have I disappeared? I can't remember who I was. My mind is going crazy. I'm so filled full of anxiety and worrying about everything. I'm worrying about worrying. I can't cope with life or anything anymore. It feels like all these voices and thoughts won't stop or leave me alone. Is this me? What you're experiencing is a full interject storm. The voices you hear, the thoughts you feel, the dread that surrounds everything, these are not you. These are the remnants of internalized abusers. What feels like madness is actually your mind trying to make sense of a shattered symbolic structure. MPIT teaches that this collapse is symbolic and neurological. You haven't disappeared, you've been invaded, and you can come back. So the voices are all the conflicts. Yes, each voice is an internal object, co-opted narrative from your past. Some protect you, some punish you, some plead with you, but none of them are the real you. MPIT identifies this as the ego split structure: false self protector, internalized narcissist, abandoned child, redeemer ego, and truth self. You're hearing all of them at once. That's why it feels so unbearable. Am I the narcissist? No, but you've been exposed to so much narcissistic behavior that your brain and ego have internalized its structure. That doesn't make you narcissistic, it makes you traumatized. M. Pitt calls this reflexive mirrored psychic inversion. You become a pseudo narcissistic structure to survive, but inverted, and underneath, you're still you. I keep breaking down. One minute I'm crying and all thoughts are going at a million miles an hour, all conflicting and all so confusing. Next I'm totally spaced out, silent, tears streaming down my face, staring into space or just losing time. And then I get agitated and have to move. I go outside and it scares the life out of me and the whole cycle starts again. It feels like everyone can see my madness. I feel like I've lost my mind completely. What's going on? This is collapse dysregulation. Your nervous system is stuck in a trauma loop, moving between sympathetic overload, panic, agitation, and dorsal shutdown, numbness, and spacing out. Your mind is fragmenting because the interjects are at war. The central ego has lost its regulating grip. MPIT shows this is part of the reintegration cycle. You are not mad. You are disassembled. This is the shape of survival. It can be repaired. In terms of the relationship, you were the sanest one in the fucking room. Peace out.